Last week's episode of WWE Raw ended on a shocking note, as Seth Rollins was kicked out of the Vision. Braun Breaker led the charge in this shocking turn by hitting a spear on Rollins while Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman stood there in complete shock, processing what had just happened. The dog of WWE then put two choices in front of them. Either they were with him or against him. Even though both of them eventually chose to side with Breaker, it was clear by their reaction that they did not know about the former Intercontinental Champion's plan to betray the Visionary. As fans eagerly wait to witness the fallout from last week's events, a Vision member may have dropped a subtle hint that another surprise could unfold this week. Seth Rollins may not be completely out of the faction after all, as Bronson Reed could pull off a swerve and bring him back. Interestingly, even after evicting Rollins last week, the AUSilla's header on X still includes the Visionary. While it is entirely possible that Reed may have simply forgotten to change the picture, it could also be a subtle foreshadowing of what's to come. Despite a fan pointing this out in a viral post, the Australian has yet to update his header, adding fuel to the fire. The architect is reportedly injured and headed for surgery. However, after the stunt he pulled earlier while planning for the ruse of the century, it is natural for fans to have trust issues when it comes to Rollins and injuries. That said, while it is a possibility, this scenario is only speculative at this point. Given the reports of his injury, there are a lot of uncertainties surrounding Seth Rollins' future. If the Visionary has to be sidelined for a while, he could vacate the World Heavyweight Championship on this week's episode of the Monday Night Show. If that happens, CM Punk, who has a guaranteed world title shot, would be left without an opponent. To counter this potential situation, Adam Pearce could book a battle royal on Raw to determine who would face the Second City Saint for the vacated World Heavyweight title.